Wow, this is the hardest game of all time. If you beat this, then you're a true gamer.
Ugh, this is so bad, bro. Not even a real game, bro. This is total BS. 7.5 out of 10. Difficulty is a very, very subjective topic. The difficulty option is one way to get around it, but it can deter some people from challenging themselves to learn the game more, or entice others to play the unbalanced setting and burn out. And set difficulties have to be selective, because making it on the easier side takes away the challenge from the more seasoned players, and if you go to the other side, you bar off the less experienced. Which is a good thing. Screw casuals. But what's the superior option? You guessed it, it just depends. There are about 4 ways to go about it. Easy, medium, hard, or all of them. Easy is almost always gonna be just the feel-goody jolly games, things like Kirby, Hat in Time, Undertale, such. Not much can be said about easy games since they're the lowest bar to give accessibility to everyone, to either enjoy the game's other contents or just have fun succeeding, as little as the challenge may be. All except for tryhards. Now the tryhards want a game that'll test their gamer abilities. Dark Souls, of course, popularized challenging games again after a mainstream market full of easy average actiony games, but still a dying market with traditional survival horror taking the lead into the tombs. Now the ones who dominate the modern difficulty games are the indies, as most know. Meat Boy, V, Cuphead, Wutapug. Difficulty can push the player for a very rewarding feeling after many attempts and failures, or leave an unfinished game in some casual's library. The great divide of those who can persist and those who don't are what make them non-mainstreamable, but does gain the popularity. Popularity may be from the adrenaline of being the super omega ultra hardest game of all time, Dark Souls, but the point is, hard games require a lot more dedication for a big reward of satisfaction. Then there's the in-betweens, the typical games of difficulty slope. When done right, they give a good entry for most people to learn the genre's tropes, and the unique mechanics for those already familiar. In the end, it makes for a good general game for most people. Sometimes, even for the extremes on either the high or the low sides, and rarely, so good for both. Nintendo, and many associating, are a big example for those. Personally, my favorite and best for me. Not brain dead easy nor obnoxiously hard with occasional troll elements, and, as the average, best for most people. Summarized, easy is just for a calm time but like stacking baby blocks for the competent. Hard is to push your limits but exclusive to sweaties. Medium is learned together but hard to balance for everyone. The wider that's so hard to say. The wider the developers aim for. Alright. Now for the sliders. First, a major flaw is many settings are unbalanced. You know the whole joke. Normal is too easy, hard is too hard. There is a suggestion I have, but that's for a future video. I do not know how playtesting goes cause I do no research at all, but I think difficulties should be tested individually. More work for sure, but it should at least cut down the choices they push on us like, have you seen Postal 2? My god dude, who even plays the upper and lower middle like Insano or Remedial? No one does. It should be just 3 or 4. Easy for beginners, normal for the entry tiers and casuals, hard for the tryhards, and insane for the no-life replayers. Not barred by completion though. Screw those. If they suck enough to get stuck, they'll just get stuck early, so they can just restart. Sadly, we can't make a game that suits everyone. But until we get this mythical masterpiece, it just means that there are games out there tailored specifically for you. Later, Gator.
The 1-0 pitch.